Today I'm going to show you how to make ugly sweater felt ornaments. Okay, third time's the charm. See if I can get it this time. Today I'm going to show you how to make ugly sweater felt ornaments. Cute. I'm going to have a front and a back piece. Those are going to get sewn together, but this is the one that I made earlier. You are going to need a cookie cutter to make my design. You can get those on Amazon. Mine is 3.5 by 4 inches. Be sure to check the size if you order them. I got this in a set of 4. I was excited because there was 4 different styles. But it's a little small. But I'm supposed to make cookies for that instead. If you're not able to do that, you can print one from online, cut that out, and trace that onto felt paper. I have found using an ink pad works good. So you'll need your ink pad, something to trace with if you're not going to use an ink pad, red felt, white felt. I'm going to have tacky glue, puff paint, black, white, orange, and brown. The white puff paint is going to be for the snow. I use little styrofoam balls. They are very messy, but you can use puff instead. Okay, you got your red felt, your white felt. You're going to need scissors, a needle, thread, and then I also have a little wet wipe for if I get ink on my hands. Okay. Gonna take off the sticker, put that there because I'm going to use that later. Got my ink pad. And you get a bigger ink pad. And then go ahead and stamp all 6 because I plan on doing more later. You're going to want to let it set about an hour for that to dry. Much quicker with the ink pad and a stamp. You can cut your circles by hand on your own if you want. I used a bottle cap. Okay, you're going to set that aside, let it dry about an hour. I planned ahead and already had these, so I cut these out. Doesn't matter where you start cutting at, you just want to be sure to cut a little bit on the inside. That way you don't have the little black lines. I save all my little pieces because those can be used later to make designs. You can make little trees, little Santa hats. And that sound, lunch is ready. One. And I've had people ask if I do a front and a back. Yes, I do. some of the little embellishments or goodies, as I like to call them, I sew on, and that way you don't see the strings. I'll be showing you one of those when I'm done. Took off my readers a few minutes ago, and I don't know where I put them, so I'm hoping, because I cannot see without my readers. Line them up, cut off any little extra pieces. Oh, we're good there. Okay, for your white circles, you're going to have the one to be what the bottom would look like. Your bottom of your snowman. And there's his little belly. You don't have to do the bottle cap, I just do that as a guideline for myself. There's his little head. Okay. You can sew him on or you can glue. Today I'm going to do tacky glue. It's going to dry clear. These I glued on the little pieces, but for my string I sewed it on. But then once you put the back piece on, like that, you would never see it, like a real little shirt. Okay, so let's put this on. I'll read the bottom piece. Save that for later. For now. Yeah. Bottom part. His little belly. And his little head. When I did this one, everything here was glued on. Okay. Is that? Oh, I don't need to glue on, my snow still. Okay, we're going to make his face. This is going to be upside down for you guys, I'm sorry. 2 eyes. And give him a little charcoal mouth. Oh, wrong one. For his little carrot nose. Little dot circle, and then kind of go off to the side. And then for his little hands, tree hands. As I said, I don't have a reader, so I can't see how good this is looking. Kind of scared. Oops, I see that bubble. This one got decorated. I had camera issues. Thought I was recording. Again, was not after the battery died, so let's try again. All right, we're going to throw some tacky glue on the bottom. Show you 2 different ways of putting your little snow. Okay, this is a styrofoam ball. This is a nightmare I have found, but cute once it's on. Reminds me of my beanbag chair that exploded when I was younger. And that was our little sticker from our felt. Made it much easier to get a hold of those. I'm just going to roll those off and drop them onto the glue. He just had one go in his eyeball. Oh no, that's going to make a mess. Not too bad. Okay, trash getting close to me. We'll put those aside for later. Okay, that's one way to do the snow, or you can use the tulip slick. And just make little balls all over the place of snow. No actual pattern, just throw it on there. Oh, my head's in shot. And then let that set overnight. At least. And this is the one we're going to sew together with the front and back. We'll put both of those over there. Okay, needle and thread. I used a tin from Cookies with a magnet. That way it holds my needle in place. So if I drop it, I know where it's going to go. Red thread. Luckily, in between all of the shooting, I was able to, camera shooting that is, I was able to get my reader so I could see. Otherwise, I would not have been able to thread this needle. And just one little knot. Cut off your end. I'm going to start up at the neck. Pull through. Then right before the end, I put my needle through where my knot is, just to help it hold in place better. Go around again. Go about a 1/4 inch down, loop it through twice, 1/4 inch down. Go underneath. I'm not sure if I've said it on this one or not, but this is a really easy craft to do with kids. You don't have to sew it together. You can tacky glue it together. Do not use super glue. Super glue will burn burn on the fabric. I found that out the hard way when I was making a tree skirt. I couldn't figure out why my eyes were burning. And I see smoke coming up. That's not good. And for these, I plan on making a garland hanging over the patio. And it's going to have all these little shirts I'm making, or ugly sweaters, with little yarn hats and elves. Hopefully it comes out as good as what I'm seeing it in my mind. I do a few extra little loops here on the end. Go back through with one. That's not enough thread for me to bother with for this. To take it over. Oh, my fingertips look awful with all the black ink. Okay, start at the neck again. Go. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of extra loops in that one. Push through to the back side. And I'm going to cut that off. Voila! Okay. For your displaying, you can either put a magnet on the inside of it, glue it in there so you can hang it on your fridge. You can put stuffing on the inside if you choose, sew it up. I like to have mine open like a real shirt. You can do a ribbon, sew it on and hang it that way. Clothes hanger. You can either use a paper clip, which I find harder to bend. I like to use the stainless steel or galvanized steel wire. Make a little hanger. This is also what I use when I make plaster ornaments that I'm going to hang. Okay, so be about right there. I'm going to bend up. Wrap one around. Just twist it around. Oh, that piece broke. Then take a pair of Needlenose pliers, make a little hanger. You can work with it to get it to be a better hook. And you have a hanger. Your other option, and I think this is so cute, do clothespins on a little twine. Both clothespins and twine were bought at the dollar store. You can do all kind of different little decorations, different embellishments. If you don't want to make your actual decoration, you can buy ones that are already pre-made. There's those. That's what that one looks like on the sweater. And then the snowflake. And these are also little ornament fillers. We got those at the dollar store as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want, please subscribe. I'm going to have other crafts for the holidays coming up. I'm doing a gingerbread tree for myself for Christmas, so I'm going to have lots of gingerbread ornaments that I'm going to be making and posting videos on. Thank you guys. Enjoy.